This was kind of like their home away from home in the mountains.
The historic Gatlinburg Inn was practically home sweet home to Hall of Fame songwriters Boudleaux and Felice Bryant.
This room actually, of course, is where the song Rocky Top was written. We tried to leave it just as it is as much as we possibly can. Of course, this plaque was added several years ago.
In the half century since the song was written, Room 388 has grown into a main attraction at the inn.
We do get quite a bit of requests for the room.
But in August 1967, Felice Bryant simply needed a distraction from their main assignment.
They were working on a project called The Golden Years for Archie Campbell, and Felice was getting tired of writing the sad song.
Gadgets of chrome.
My mom and my dad, and she said, Boudleaux, let's write something peppy. Let's write something up-tempo. This is killing me.
I said, I want to write something up, something with a beat, something about the mountains. How about a bluegrass? Anything.
And Dad said, no, let's finish our job. We just have a few more songs, then we'll do something else. And Mother kept pestering him, and Dad immediately grabbed the guitar and said, okay, wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Mom said, I like that. And he said, you do? She said, yeah, let's write it.
Then I started coming up with words, and he finished the tune, and he said, well, what do you think we ought to call it? I said, well, I don't know. He says, how about Rocky Top?
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
And so they wrote it in less than 10 minutes, and some people say, well, how can you write a song that fast? Dad said, well, for a couple of weeks, we'd been writing hard. We were in the zone.
Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top.
And the Bryants aren't your typical songwriters. They're Hall of Famers.
Wake up, Big Susie, wake up, bye-bye, love.
Love hurts.
By no means did Rocky Top make the careers of the Bryants, but Del says his parents were so proud they made Rocky Top. And a few months later, the Osborne brothers recorded a rip-roaring rendition.
That right there is song number 1 on side 2, written by Boudleaux Bryant and Felice Bryant, is Rocky Top.
Alex Leach hosts the Bluegrass Special on WDVX and plays banjo for the Clinch Mountain Boys.
They say, oh, you play bluegrass music, do you know Rocky Top? And that's usually the first question they'll ask. Let's hear that Rocky Top. Do you know that Rocky Top?
It became an official state song in Tennessee in 1982. Dozens of artists have recorded Rocky Top, even a singer in Czechoslovakia during the Cold War. But this beat with blaring banjos reached even higher peaks with trombones and flutes, transforming the tune into the unofficial fight song of the Tennessee Volunteers.
In 1972, the band did a halftime show, and it sort of hit a spark, and it was like a snowball going into an avalanche.
Dr. Don Ryder directs bands at UT and says nobody rocks Rocky Top more than the pride of the Southland Marching Band.
A graduating senior would have played it over 5,000 times. Named the top college fight song. It is a crowd mover. It's like a shot of adrenaline. It's one of the most loved songs in the state of Tennessee. You go to other states, like when we go down to Florida or Georgia or anyone else, it's the most hated song. That sort of motivates us. Tennessee children grow up knowing the words to Rocky Top, and they even know when to go, woo!
Woo! Rocky Top. Tennessee.
And because they wrote the song in Gatlinburg, many have assumed the title came from an actual peak in the Great Smoky Mountains called Rocky Top.
They had no idea there was a place called Rocky Top. When you write a song in 10 minutes, believe me, you're not thinking about if there's an obscure place called Rocky Top.
Reckon they never will.
My father said it was just the title of a song. It was all about a place where corn wouldn't grow, but you could still make moonshine.
The folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar.
The Bryants' catalog has a lot bigger hits than Rocky Top. But none are likely to still inspire more passion or strike a stronger chord of home sweet home in another 50 years.
If they hadn't written it, there would be an element of fun that we would have never known about. And the amount of smiles, laughter, and happiness that it brought.
As long as there's a state of Tennessee, that passion, Rocky Top will live on forever.
In Gatlinburg, Jim Matheny, WBIR 10 News.